So you say that you plant mint and that will deter pests from other plants nearby. How? Like, I know it's
a lot of pests just don't
invasive
like big smell.
against
Yeah, they don't
other
like big
plants,
smell.
but what does it do against actual, like,
It's
moving
minty.
animate creatures?
It
Oh, they
smells
don't.
scary.
It doesn't do nothing to like a possum or something. But
Yeah.
that's why you. But like the possums, that's why you get like weed blockers and stuff. But like what I do with mint is like I have like a big compost bin outside,
Mhm.
and I just grow all of my mint around it because compost bins tend to get a lot of pests around them, like flies and stuff, because they just love that stuff. But the mint does great at keeping them away. Because I don't want to deal with that when I'm mixing my compost.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah. Which, by the way, if even if you don't garden, highly recommend you compost because one, it's really good for the environment, but also a lot of places you can actually donate compost to.
Yeah.
Like community gardens or farmers.
There's
which
actually-
can be really good for sustainability.
There's literally a
That's cool.
program where I live where it's like it gets picked up with the regular garbage. You separate your food
That's
waste
sick.
into its own bin. It rules. I love that it's like a big enough program to have its own organized pickup. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Also, by the way, Mask, just so you know, we're on the players are on the wrong Roll20 screen.
Oh, for the thank you. Yes, that
You need
that
to
would
drag
be.
us over.
We're looking at birds.
Also,
Yeah.
we should probably have a more relaxed and upbeat opening thing if we're actually like around people. Hi, hello, everybody, we're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
None of this is going to be edited from the opening in the VOD. That's great.
You're dang right it won't. That's not how we play things around here.
That's
not how we do things on this channel.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Also, to finish off what I was saying about gardening,
Yes,
grow
please do.
nasturtiums, they will attract 1 billion pollinators, but also do not put them near your plants because they will also, the gimmick with them is that the nasturtiums, if the plague attacks your garden, the nasturtiums will take the bullet for the rest of your garden.
What?
Mm.
It's awesome. And also, you
I-
can eat the entire plant.
I love that it is a mechanic, like they are abnormalities in like not Limbus Company, the first one, Lobotomy Corporation.
Yeah.
we
Oh
need
my
to
god.
Yeah, the plague is inevitable for the garden, so you must plant the nasturtiums around the perimeter to defend the base.
Mhm.
That is what we must do. We're playing Dawn of War 2 here, man. Like,
Gardening is a tower defense, such as philosophy.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
true.
I think that Lobotomy Corporation sounds just like gardening, but faster.
yes, I've been on and off playing Lobotomy Corporation, and I got that fuckhead flower that keeps eating my guys, so it's exactly like that.
It's exactly like that.
He's just a little guy. He's hungry. Stop
He's
being
a
mean to him.
jackass.
Stop being mean.
It's a circle of life.
Maybe if you just let him eat your guys, you wouldn't be having these problems.
I refuse.
Except for clerks, there's no helping them.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Oh, I should probably be yelling on social media about the
Oh
fact
right,
that
that's
yeah.
a thing.
Fuck.
I
was
don't
waiting for
have. I don't have the keys to the official Twitter. I don't have to worry about that shit. God,
Sorry,
wait,
You
no,
don't
we're
have
not.
the keys.
I don't think Stabbiness is even on Twitter, like, as a channel anymore. At least I certainly hope
No,
not.
no.
It's not worth
Not
it.
Blue
It's
Sky
not
these
worth
days.
it.
It's not. Twitter do suck dick, dude.
Twitter do.
It do be a miserable place. I got this
don't-
great browser extension that lets me block entire websites to prevent me from brain rot clicking on them
Oh
forever.
fuck yes.
Because my ADHD is eternal and I just click on things
Yes!
without thinking.
Yes.
So I got this really great browser extension where I went, hey, Twitter blocked forever, eternity even.
Oh my god, yes.
It's awesome.
That sounds so ideal. Yeah, it's
What
like
if someone sends you a dope meme, though?
Well, I can still see the dope meme, but I will just have to put them down lightly. I'll have a slight
that seems
superiority complex about it, though, just to make sure I feel like an asshole.
I've got 3 screens and I'm not using any of them for perfect parrying. This is how we roll.
Perfect parrying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, words, things.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Those are those.
At least one of them.
I don't understand them.
I'm just
You
like,
do you.
God, me trying to do literally anything at the same time as hold a conversation. It happens
You're good,
every
that's what we're here
time,
for.
and I'm not getting any stronger at it.
Well, you know, in that case, while you're getting plate spinning on your end, shall we, even
While
though
you're
this is a
perfect
show with no
parrying.
formalities and no order, and we go live early and don't edit it out, which I still love, we should probably introduce people who don't know who we are. In case
Oh
there are these people.
yeah, it's been 5 minutes. We've been
And
done
sound check.
sufficient waffling and
Yes,
on the gardening podcast, which I would continue if not prompted to move forward. Hello,
What a
folks!
delightful piece of emotional content. Hey, go ahead.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to TTRP GACHAPON. This session, we're checking out Pantheon. And if you're like, didn't we already play Pantheon? No, that was Pantheon planning. Different game. This is it's different. It's actually pretty different. We'll get into it. Anyway, I am your host, Wandering Mask. I'm here. Ganny, say hi!
Oh, hello. I'm Gannon, the old captain. I've been around sometimes. Hello.
Good fucking job. Nico! Good morning!
Hello. Good morning. It's me. It's Nico. I'm back again.
And we always
Yeah.
deeply appreciate it.
That's all I got. I thought we started at 6, and then I took a nap, and then I woke up, and everyone was in call, and I was like, "Ah, shit, I am in there." So that's the energy I'm bringing today.
I'm very proud of you for
Perfect.
being awake in time. Good job. J-Man!
Hi, I'm J-Man. I do things here sometimes. I don't got much to announce or shill, so that's me.
Good fucking job! Neon!
Yay!
Well, I am somebody who has a lot to shill. Hi, everybody!
Yes!
I am your
Yay!
androgynous android late night DJ, the Neon Caster, tabletop RPG designer, streamer, voice actor, and general internet ne'er-do-well. You can catch me as the voice of Gartrinus Kanakana on Decolonized Dungeon on the Stabbiness channel. I hope everybody's enjoying that. And I also design tabletop RPGs. I'm currently working on City Vespers. I will probably talk about that at the end of the show. Thank you for having me.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, no, good job. Jackson, follow that.
Hey, it's Jackson. You know me from Tuesday.
Well, yeah,
That's cool, man.
perfection. Beautiful in every way.
So today, we are playing Pantheon.
Yeah,
An
fucking
11-page,
waffle to the audience while I try to write a Blue Sky post with the left half
Give
of my
me
brain.
1 sec. I'm gonna post the itch link for Pantheon in the chat.
Thank
Ooh,
you! That's
cool.
another thing I have queued!
Give me a sec, guys. Need to grab the itch link. Alright, got it.
Get it.
I'm
get
getting it.
That's
Get it?
right, Pantheon, a rules-light TTRPG by Harper F. Germain.
You fucking legend, thank you.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Jackson
we will
adjusts
be
his
playing
glasses and
as-
stares at the Itch.io link.
True.
We will be playing as both gods and heroes to be determined by a roll of a die. Gods have domains. There's over certain aspects, and they will be essentially sowing chaos and directing the story under the guide, the order, the iron fist of a primary main major god.
Oh shit, I should get the PDF open. I got it! I got
no
it!
one
Thank
seems
you!
to be fact-checking me, so
Yeah,
I can say
you can say
anything.
whatever.
You
Yeah.
literally can. That's kind of how the show, how this particular show works, actually.
not anything, but yes.
We all
We'll see
look
about that.
directly at the camera.
We all need to remain on the air, but yes.
Yeah, Brandon is here. We're safe.
I've never said anything that would endanger this channel or any other channel. You can't prove it. Not once.
Not even once,
Not
and there's definitely not
once.
recordings of anything.
No.
Because, what with this being a channel that everything is recorded. What are we doing? Pantheon! Hello! Okay! Okay, ahem! Pantheon is a one-shot TTRPG played with 4 to 6 game masters, gods, and up to 3 players, champions. I believe we have 1 player today, so good ratio. The champions are mortals sent out on a quest of some kind, typically one of foolish futility and potent pointlessness, by a major god. This will be the main GM. The rest of the GMs are minor gods, who work for their own needs, wants, and entertainment. The major god tells the story, but the minor gods may interject with their own details at any time. The name of the game is Chaos. Think of on the fly, screw people over, be random, and have fun. We're going to we can randomize who the major god is, aka the person doing most of the wrangling of the narrative, with a die roll, but I also believe that J-Man...
I only suggested in case nobody else wants to do it.
I'm happy to do a die roll, and
Yeah,
for
if
it.
people want to do
Hey,
a die
die
roll,
roll.
let's
Die
do
roll
die
is good for me.
Yeah.
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 Also, but before we go, how many people want to be champions before
Yes!
we do the rolls?
I would rather be a champion, I think.
Okay.
I'm fine with either.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the
We
split?
can have up to 3, so if anybody else wants to.
I'll do it.
Okay.
All right.
Hot
Yeah,
damn, we got 2
that's
champions!
That's 2.
Alrighty. Cool.
Okay, so we got 2 champions, and that leaves 4 gods, because we got a nice full house today. Alright, let's go for gods. The gods of this world can be split into 2 categories, major and minor. While there are a few ways the 2 diverge, the main difference is that the major god sets a trajectory, and minor gods add to the story. Only one GM is a major god, the rest are minor gods. The major god is determined by a d20 roll at the beginning of the game. Whoever rolls highest is the major god. So let's do that now. Everybody roll a d20. Who wants to be god?
I got excited and rolled first.
Good. Oh god.
Damn. Have fun, Mask.
Will this be the time? Will this be the day that I actually run a game? No! I escape again! Mike,
You know
I
what?
will
I'm
never
going to
have to be responsible for anything.
Okay.
Have fun, Nico. Well, this very Greek-coded game is now going to be very non-Greek-coded.
I'm okay with that.
Whoops.
Gods should not share their plans with each other before the game starts. I'm ahead on that one. I didn't have any plans. While it is prudent to have some plan beforehand, oops. What will I do if I'm the major god? What will I be if I'm a minor god? Etc. This game was designed with improv in mind. The major god receives a 5-minute window after the deciding roll is made to gather their plans. Collaboration amongst minor gods may be done during this time, but only if it's suitably funny. So Nico, start thinking. The major god has the following abilities. Quest control, the ability to set the backdrop for the quest, the main stages of the quest, the main goals of the quest. Summon NPCs, monsters, puzzles, and items at will. Divine intervention, overrule each minor god once per game. I think I'm going to translate that as you can overrule each of us once, instead of you have one card that you can use once.
I do think that's what it is. I think it's, I can veto any of you one time. Like, you all have one veto that I can stamp on your head.
Yes, yes. Domain, complete control over the field in which they specialize. Major gods tend to have wider domains. The following is a non-exhaustive list of potential things a major god might have control over. And there's, I'll let Nico browse the table, but it's things like creation, fate, space, weather.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tables, you say?
Yeah, it's on page 6. While Nico does their contemplating, with the rest of us, minor gods have these abilities, by which I don't mean the players who will be the poor suckers who are playing the players' heroes. You don't get shit. Minor gods have these abilities. Summon NPCs, monsters, puzzles, and items at will. Domain, complete control over the field in which they specialize. Minor gods tend to more specific domains. Here's a similarly non-exhaustive list of potential domains for a minor god. And it looks like this table has 20 items on it, so to get mine, I'm actually just gonna roll a d20 and see what I get. Lightning!
Hey, love that.
No.
Ooh,
And
what do I want to...
Let me take one extra gander.
And in the interest
At
of not putting extra effort into this game, because that's not what we do around here, my token will be a pre-existing art that I already drew for Doodlekins.
Yes, I was
a while back.
gonna raise that about the kind of tokens I mentioned.
Yes, you had a very good
idea
suggestion for this game that I will bring up once we've all got little markers for ourselves. So
also, just to check, in your opinion, Mask, do we want to use the script change system for this? If so, I will pull the little icon for it on screen.
Oh, that is the safety tools, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, I would, since this PDF does not cover safety tools in any way, I am very happy for you to give the rundown on the ones that we talked about in our fashion game, again, if everyone doesn't mind that.
There we go,
Sure.
it's here now. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think I'm just gonna, since it says we don't necessarily have to follow the list of things that we have control over as minor gods, I'm going to go with control over collection or collecting. For mine.
Ooh! Okay, I am going to... I could give you the DMV. I'm going to give you this present box as your token, J-Man, if that works for you.
Very fair. That works.
Nice.
I would like to be a god about dancing.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, I like that. What have I got for that?
Or music, if that works more for whatever thing you have. Whatever
I don't
icons you
have
might
anything for either of those, so you're getting this decorative crystal. It's
Hell yeah, beautiful.
because crystals make a ringing noise. Yes, that's the logic. That checks out.
Yeah.
Okay, now, who do we have who's not a god? Yes, Major God Nico! Have you thought of what your domain will be?
Hold on. I'm doing what I do for chaos games. Hold on. Let me look at the list. I looked at one and I was like, yeah, I'll do that, and then I didn't remember what the word was.
Yeah.
very
Also,
valid.
as the major god, you can be multiple if you want.
Yeah, you can you're the big rat that makes all the rules. You can do whatever the hell you want.
I am the big rat that makes all the rules.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do deviance and strife in equal part. And
Oh my god, that's so sick. That is so fire. I can't believe you just came up with that just now.
I'm gonna look at the two in the little fishbowl and be like, sorry.
Hell yes. Don't mind me as I
me
decorate
while
the screen.
I open tables.
Hell yes.
Tables, oh no.
Listen, you don't understand. I'm like fully prepared to run a game on the fly. Don't pay attention to me.
I see
Just
nothing.
gonna open liminal. Fuck, dog.
when all else fails.
God, what do I have for, like, strife and... what was it?
Deviance.
Strife and deviance.
I can just give you. Hold on. Do I still have his?
Definitely
little
not the
thing?
DMV.
I mean,
For strife, yes, but not deviance.
you could deep fry the DMV, and I think that would probably.
I guess so.
Okay, would you like a bottle with a question mark on it, or a bomb?
Can I
Or
get a bomb
a...
with a question mark on it?
Here, I've got an abstract field of poppies.
Okay.
It's perfect. That's not it. Why am I clicking represents character? Does not represent a character. At least not in this game.
Wonder. Oh, there it is. Cool.
There we go. Okay, we have our gods. And mortal players. Champions. There's a page for you. Champions are mortals that have been chosen by the major god to complete a task. To make a champion, follow these steps. Roll a d10. Multiply it by 4. This is your health.
Ooh. Hey, not bad.
That's pretty good. 32. And that's what, 24? Yeah, both above the average roll, so pretty good.
Healthy.
And we'll just go ahead and write on the map here is 24. And I will count on you both to keep track of that for yourselves, but I will also note it here for posterity.
Yeah, I've got my handy-dandy improv character sheet with my stack of note cards.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So I'm ready.
Much more official than anything this this particular show requires. Meanwhile, I'm scribbling in the Roll20 MS Paint. Okay, pick one of the following abilities. Ranger, you are able to hit things from a distance of 100 feet, whereas if you're not a ranger, it's 10 feet. Hitter, when you make an attack, double the number you roll for damage. Defender, all damage rolls against you are cut in half, rounded up. Healer, may choose to roll d8 to recover damage for any friendly party. You may flavor your ability however you like, so long as it doesn't alter the core concept behind it.
I would be interested in playing a hitter. I like dealing damage, so that's good for me.
God, we love DPS around here. I'm not good at it, but I love it. Jackson, any thoughts?
Somebody has to.
That's true. Somebody has to hit the guy.
I play a friggin' ninja in FF14. I don't even know what class that is. Like what type of that is. Is that a? It's not a DPS.
I will play a
everything
defender.
in FF14 is the DPS, and that's the secret.
The best defense is the best defense, and other science.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the sword and the shield. Very nice, very nice. Pick a name, a species, a basic personality, and a basic background for your character. You don't need to get too into it, but you can if you want to. Provided is a list of stock concepts for a champion, and it's just 8 words. Oracle, warrior, hero, mage, demigod, philosopher, poet, and priest. I'll give you a couple minutes to cogitate on that. Well, I bother Nico. Nico, how's it going?
Hi, it's we've got something. We've got something.
All right, to give the people who have to think about things time to think about things, Neon, would you do me the favor of once again going through these lovely play icons we have here on the left-hand side of the screen? Because, as we mentioned,
for sure,
these represent some safety tools, and
safety tools are good in any tabletop RPG that people play. While we are all experienced tabletop playing professionals, we are playing a very heavily improvised game, and so being able to measure each other's expectations, but also raise when we want to change the narrative in ways separate to the mechanics of the game. We can use safety tools. And one of my favorites is the Script Change Toolbox by Brebo Sheldon. What it does is essentially expands the idea of the X card, which largely just stops play immediately to then work around the thing that's being highlighted. This has the potential of doing that, but also has a variety of other ways to essentially edit the narrative, which is why it uses symbols that you would see on a media player. Pause and resume, the ping does work, good, is the functions of the General X card. It stops play. We may hit it to go to the bathroom for a break in the middle, but it also is a way to stop the game immediately to kind of highlight if something is wrong. Frame by frame is when we are experiencing something in the narrative that is maybe in an area that we personally find a little bit tricky. Like, oh, I am scared. I don't like having stories about bugs in high detail, but bugs can be in the narrative. I might be like, oh, can we frame by frame this in a way that we regularly check in as we're going to make sure that we're all having a good time, we're not hitting anything a bit too out of there. That might also work for really intense scenes, for example. But frame by frame can also be like, oh, this scene is so interesting and so sick, I'm going to hit frame by frame so we luxuriate specifically on this moment that we're saying.
Yeah, it can be to go carefully or to spend extra time and attention.
Fast forward can be a fade to black. So, for example, if there was a scene of intimacy and we were not going to describe it, we can fade to black and skip it. But fast forward can also be dramatic. I love an Edgar Wright smash cut to the next scene. Fast forward can be a really good way to just, we're ending a scene hard and fast. Instant replay is framed as a we've just ended a scene, and I did enjoy it, but there was a lot of information. Can we please go back over it and go through the highlights so I understand all the important bits and pieces we're taking away? I also like to use instant replay as like, oh, that scene was really sick. Let's go see that scene again from a different point of view. Let's do a little bit of Rashomon storytelling. Let's see what other people thought about the thing that just happened. We're going to instant replay it. And finally, rewind exists in a way where in other games, you know, you've probably, those listening have run into this situation. You've made some decisions as a player, and then the GM has gone, oh, well, you're saying that, well, then you're going to be, this thing will happen. And then you go, oh, I didn't understand that was the circumstance. If I knew what you meant previously, I wouldn't have done that action. That is what rewind is for. That is basically like, oh, with the current circumstances, I actually did mean to do or say something else, so we can hit rewind and wind that action back.
Very nice.
And that is generally what they're for. As a thing that I personally like to do, we don't necessarily have to try and do within the session. I generally like to use safety tools in sessions that I do on air in ways that aren't that isn't to say, oh, I'm going to do an intense, horrible thing, so we use it. It's using it for things other than intense, horrible stuff. So I would like to make a general aim for using one of these script change toolbox buttons once in the session somewhere for tone. So whether that is fast forwarding to smash cut to something else, or just frame by framing because this bit is real cool and we'll luxuriate in it, let's try and use one of these today.
I like these because these are things that I have found myself doing in some sessions that, like, just, these are just specific words that apply to things I already felt the incentive to do, like, and now let's jump forward so we aren't repeating exposition, that kind of thing. Or, okay, I actually want to take time and describe this sequence. So that's really cool. Hell
yeah. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yep.
And of course, if you're ever just, you can also just use the Roll20 deck. It provides the stop card, and the deck should be, you can always tap that. You can always just speak up and say, hey, can we take a sec? It's all about, it all boils down to the end goal of communicating needs, and use whatever tools are best for you to communicate if something needs to be said. So, yeah. With that in mind,
topic, actually,
yes.
Since we've set this up in advance, it's probably relevant to mention now. This game is quite a chaotic game, and it's designed for us as demigods, minor gods, to interject when it would be dramatic or interesting. which is easier to do in person when we can see each other preparing to say something. But we are on the internet with no webcam, with audio delay, especially for me, who's in a different country. So for a way to raise that one of us wants to interject, we have a little zone here that we can move our token to be like, hey, I want to have the talking stick for a bit, so you know that somebody's leading up to say something.
I prepared an asset for this. Hang on.
Oh.
Hello.
Well, don't get too excited. It's well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to.
Yes, the talking chair.
Finally,
it's been it's on.
PNG of a little chair.
Yes, literally. Hang on. Go to map. Move to back, and then I'm gonna have to send the thing to back. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
damn,
some
not
of
even a
you may.
PNG.
This may look slightly familiar. Some people who watch certain TV shows, the energy felt appropriate for the game.
You know what? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just if you want to take control of the narrative, like just make sure that people know you would like to speak. Sit your little guy in the chair.
Yay! Okay, so I have a bunch of scribbled notes and some prompts for myself. Oh. I am going to request a brief, 5-10 minute little guy so I can put those notes together into something cohesive in my brain. Okay. And Mask, I'm also going to give you a little icon for my little dude, because I have so many. Mm-hmm. I just opened up my icon folder and was like, I've got stuff.
Yes, hand it to me. I will upload it on my little laptop so that I'm not completely.
I will locate Mask. You know what? It's easier. I'm just gonna put it in the fucking. I'm gonna put it in the VC chat because
do it. No one can stop you.
I can't be asked to do anything besides that.
You're bringing the correct energy.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, that slaps!
I'm gonna run to the bathroom and create a cohesive thought out of the things in my brain.
Oh my god, Jackson just sent me one as well, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, actually, I'm like, if we have the option of subbing out our tokens, I can pull one from the archive.
Oh, by all means! I just literally put what I already have in the Roll20. Throw things at me. I will upload them. Oh my god, it's so perfect.
So the gods have are given a time to scheme and collude.
Yes! We could do that.
Oh, well, Nico's not here. We can scheme and collude. That's true.
Oh my god.
True.
Well, should the players not be present for that?
No, they can't do shit.
Yeah,
fair.
You know, I'm pretty open for the realms of dramatic irony. At the very least, I can kind of talk about what the god idea I have so far is,
ooh,
and then you all get an impression of that. But so my god of dance I've decided to call Bolero, because that is a type of ballroom dance.
Hell yes.
And as the icon suggests, they kind of manifest as this multi-masked figure dancing in the distance.
Holy crap,
very
that's
ominously,
so sick.
probably in a very it-like fashion. They generally feel that they're one of those metaphorical people, so it's oh yes, the rhythm of life is a thing, so dancing through it is important. So what they consider dance to be is quite open and esoteric, as long as people are moving through life fabulously or with intention and artfulness, they get nourishment from that. So they're going to be spending a lot of time probably getting our champions, giving them trials and tribulations to make them move real funky like. Is it for dramatic ends necessarily? Probably not. I think they just want to be entertained by people throwing shapes and bringing joy, and will either ally with other gods or intentionally work against them specifically for that goal. So they are probably relatively easy to manipulate.
I am sorry, I'm just like
Nice.
jaw hanging open at the fact that we literally started this concept like 5 minutes ago and you have this much depth and material. Like,
I am practiced.
I clap! Kudos
thank
to you! Also, let's get Nico's icon in here. God,
Yeah,
that's
can I
so
request
fucking sick.
we use the text tool to put the characters and gods' names under their token,
Yes, absolutely.
so that I may remember?
No, that's
yeah,
very
yeah.
clever of you.
We can, because they're tokens, we can just,
Or
I'm
name
doing
those.
Nice.
Name. Yeah, I will leave it to you to name yours, Neon, and anyone else handing just hand me the details and I will make sure you have a name tag.
Yeah, I got a name. I'm just doing the world's fastest MS Paint sketch real quick.
Oh my god, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
It's gonna look so dinky, but don't you worry.
Bolero, god of dance.
Excellent.
So changing my actual handle in the thing, because I'm not GMing. Well, I guess I am GMing, but...
You can do whatever the hell you want!
Yeah, there we go.
I rolled a lightning god, so all of my brain is giving me is I guess I'm playing a dick.
You're operating in a very Zeus kind of way, huh?
Yeah, we're going with Zeus. We're going with Zeus 2. It's Zeus, but
Toos.
spelled with a number 2
Deuce.
instead of a Z. Pronounced deuce by people who correctly do not like him.
Probably not a good idea to say aloud.
Oh my god, the titles these are tiny. I'm just gonna hope Chet can make these out. It'll be fine.
I hope chat makes out.
I mean,
Do
you
not! Do not! Let them live their lives!
Hey, you know,
If they so choose.
if our performance moves them so deeply,
All right, there's
who am
gonna
I
be
to say no?
I don't want any strong opinions in any direction on Chat's
Fair,
private
fair.
activities, I'll be real.
there's gonna be a awful white background on this because I don't know how to remove the white background on MS Paint. Oh, that's how
Fuck
you
yes. Oh, dang.
do it. All right, hold on.
I'm very excited to reveal to y'all Jackson's character, Heroicles, is what the Pog is named, and
Yep.
I love it so much.
Okay.
And I have to do this.
I'll introduce myself, since
Yes.
I'm here.
There we go.
My name is Heroicles, a
Nice.
warrior, poet, and career hero. Ever
God, he does
since
this
I was
professionally.
young, I wanted to be a hero, so one day I went out and said, Ma! I'm going to hero school.
That's expensive.
Turns
you
out
know.
I didn't need it. They didn't know nothing. You don't even need a license to be a hero if no one stops you.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mask, I'm gonna send this to you.
Send it. I'm delightedly placing my chin on my hands for Heroicles. The voice is perfect. Yeah, that chin is a blunt instrument. That's a bludgeoning weapon.
Who needs a sword when you have a club attached to your body, for sure.
Okay.
A new twist on the headbutt concept.
Mm-hmm.
So,
back
I
to
can,
Gossip
now
Hearing.
that welcome back, Nico Draw. Now that I've submitted my guy's design,
Hot damn.
I'm going to, let me pull up the name I typed down because I already forgot it. I am playing, Holfadros, the god of collection. They are a gigantic, weird, dark cloaked figure that has multiple finger bones jutting out of it. And these finger bones have several joints. They don't just end at the two we got.
Oh god.
They keep going.
Oh dear god. There I know that you just MS painted this in like 5 seconds. It has an energy.
All the better to grab you with, my dear.
Yeah.
Many. It just wishes to grab.
We
tickles
love
there.
to grabby.
I am not going to try and take on the additional mental task of drawing a pog, so Thundercloud it is.
Yeah, that's just what your god looks like.
That's just what he looks like. He doesn't have a human incarnation. Probably for the best. Considering
You're
the
used to.
yeah, considering the role he's trying to follow up on, it's probably for the best that he doesn't have anatomy. But yes, I would love to get a pog in place for Ganny as well, so let me see what I have in my random bullshit.
Remind me what the small gods are again. We've got collection and dance and who else?
Lightning.
Lightning.
Also, Nico, does your god have a name and I just fucking forgot it?
Nope. And
Okay.
You won't get one.
Alright, big god!
Cool.
Could you please remind me the two themes? It's
Deviance
Deviant.
and strife.
Yeah. Thank you.
Not a problem.
You went to
Ganny,
completely
I'm
different.
giving your character
Yeah.
the DMV.
Yes.
We can't see them because they're inside
This whole building.
Someone needed to have the DMV.
it.
This was all the long con to assign someone the DMV.
This was what I've been building to the whole time.
Suddenly rechanging my entire character concept real quick.
No! What have I done? The DMV, what have you done?
I actually was very quickly doodling something as well.
Oh my god,
for
send
the
it to me if
concept
you
that
want to
I
make something.
had.
No, send me the doodle. You're inside the DMV until the doodle is done.
Okay, yeah, I'm taking a yeah. Give me a second. Okay.
Your first part of the trial of the quest will be escaping the DMV.
It is not complete. I'm actually working on a video game project with some friends from school, and this is a test art for it.
Oh hell
so
yes!
You're gonna get. Yeah, I could talk about that some other time. It's just I colored in the part that mattered.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
I want a different route with being a champion. I went the athletic route.
It's gonna take me a hot sec to upload this because I have to reduce its file size.
Yeah, I should have
first.
cropped it too.
No, it's cool. I have a program for this.
So I am Tabert Reno, short name Tab. I'm a baseball player.
Okay. That's very funny.
I've been slightly hyper fixating on the wondrous legend that is Rube Waddle, a real baseball player who has been muse to me, and I felt like that would be fun to do.
Rube Waddle is an incredible name.
Yeah, I figured I had to do something similar, so Tab Reno is what I got. That's also a little Star Warsy now that I look at it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever.
Let me just... They're perfect in every way.
I didn't finish coloring it in either.
That's fine.
This is perfect! You don't understand!
This is exactly what we should have.
Damn, they deleted his arms and legs to mere wireframes.
For speed, you understand.
We
This is
don't
the
have
challenge
a
the
big
gods-
budget on this show, and rendering is expensive.
I feel this party is going places. Why, you've mastered bats and balls. That's practically all the weapon types.
Well-known weapon type balls.
I want to point out this cast is something else. We got the big chin here. We got this baseball man. Then we got our gods, Bowman, Cloud, Dancer, and whatever the hell that is.
That one's in charge.
That one's in charge.
Yeah.
That one watches you like a fish.
I watched a movie very much like this the other day.
Really?
Yeah,
Like this?
kinda. Kind of like this, except it was in stop motion, and there was a lot more like weird artsy nonsense.
Roll20 is pretty stop
Because
motion.
this isn't gonna get artsy.
That's true. We'll
Look
have
at
to wait and
this!
see.
Look at this screen! This is already an art project!
It's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. If I'm
Everybody,
going
welcome to the Art House TTRPG stream.
we'll see if I have to listen to a 25-minute segment of a baby crying while a shawl figure scuttles across the ground. So, you know.
Oh, I know exactly what movie you're talking about. I
Yeah.
know exactly what movie now. Thank you.
Ow!
Yep.
Jesus. I've seen it. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it's a fun movie.
This needs a jam that's weirder than what we're
it's
currently
definitely a
at.
movie.
It's a fun movie.
There we go.
There was a point where I'm like, I get what they mean by the third time we see this very specific imagery. But, you know.
But by the by, I'm happy to remain as DJ across sesh. So,
Oh my God,
if any
please,
of
yes.
the gods, if any of the gods, or actually, to be honest, the players as well, I feel like I need a specific tone of music for the shit that's about to happen. Please do let me know. Otherwise, I will do my best to try and match tone as we proceed.
My DJ
Otherwise, I will play
history.
rave techno the entire time.
Do it. Let's fucking boogie.
Nice.
Yeah, my history as a DJ is only picking one track and basically only having that on hand for the entire session. So, please, be free.
Yeah, we're
Mine
working
is
together. It's all good.
forgetting that music exists, so whatever track I start at the beginning of the game, that's just where we live.
Yes! Yes! I point at you! You get it!
If you
Also,
are
how you
able,
doing,
please
Nico?
name your tokens.
Ooh.
I will not remember your name and domain.
Can you see the
Otherwise.
nameplates?
I can see my nameplate and Bolero.
Oh.
It's setting other people's so it's viewable by everybody. I can do that. Don't worry about it.
How is that not by default? Why would you have that not as
Because Roll20 was made by owls.
True.
fucking owls?
True.
I like owls.
Yeah, but they can't code worth a damn.
There's a for the record for other people. There is in the little token settings. There is the 3 bars next to general, and you click that, and there's a checkbox for C in player permissions, which makes it show
Okay.
up. So that should be everybody now.
Oh my god,
Aside
you
from Nico?
treasure.
Excellent.
Yeah, Jackson, can you see everybody? Nico's god does not have a
Yep.
name.
Yeah.
No, I will not be remedying that situation.
You're in charge, so there's
Yeah.
nothing I can do about it.
That's unfortunate. You will not be chronicled in the heroic tales of Heracles.
That's gonna be awkward.
I think that's on. You can assume that might be on purpose.
Oh my god, this is
I
why.
really get the feeling that this story is gonna, like, about halfway through, is gonna have Herocles getting his, like, ankles annihilated by something. You ever get that, like, distinct feeling?
Everyone pray for Herocles' ankles.
I think it's gonna be Tab sliding
He
straight
needs
in.
your power.
Yes.
Your ankles
Full
need
slide.
your protection. Need the prayers. Need your. Please help
Let's
his ankles.
pray for some
Power
magic
slide
boots, I
through.
suppose. I think that means we have all of our setup and bits and pieces done, aren't we?
Yes.
Just gonna...
My ankles are not my weak point.
Also, I look at the minor gods and say, "You're gonna be making rooms." So, like, if
Making rooms? You have a thing for that!
I do have a thing for that. I have a thing for that. Do you have a thing for that?
Yes! It's your thing for that! Yeah, get ambushed with someone having a thing you made.
And you can idea. If you're down to party and we're ready to start, if you have your opening in mind, let me know the tone and we'll do this thing, shall we?
I love to party. Did we go over the roll resolution mechanics?
Nah, we'll do that when they have to
We can do that
fight
when we get
something.
to it, or we can do it straight
Okay.
up. Which way would you prefer?
Okay, no, I don't care. All right. Herocles and Tab, you both, you don't quite know where you are, but you know why you're there. You've been chosen for the trials. This is... The gods have chosen you for the trials. That's what you know. That's the beginning and end of what you know. And you've arrived at a very autumnal clearing. You've come to a clearing in the middle of the forest that you were trekking through that takes you to the trials. As you moved through, the leaves turned red. They've fallen. There's a blanket of leaves across the clearing, and in the middle of this open space covered in leaves, and it's like damp, right? You know the smell when it's been raining and now all the leaf decay is there. In the middle of this is a cabin. But the cabin is covered in, perhaps even made of, pages upon layers and layers of pages of children's drawings.
Oh god.
And that
What
is where
beautiful scenery.
It's like Twilight a little bit. This seems to be the only place that's fairly well lit. You came out of darkness.
This inspires me to write a warrior's poem. Roses
Does it?
are red. Leaves are red. Red and blue. Just like my head.
Everybody go home! We've peaked!
Glorious.
Someone write that down for my chronicle. No one in particular.
He doesn't even write them down himself.
He's colorblind. The gods are watching.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Tab,
I
what's...
don't blame them.
As a professional baseball player myself, I'm used to seeing all sorts of drawings from kids. I visit them in the hospital for reasons I'm not going to talk about. That's sad.
A doctor, eh? That
Oh my God.
Indeed, yeah. Dr. Tab. Baseball extraordinaire. At your service.
I
These
love
trials
Dr.
will
Tab. I
be
love
a
Tab,
sin.
baseball doctor.
Tab, as you Dr. Tab has just been updated. The court record has been updated. Well, please continue to do that as we proceed. Your titles may change as the game proceeds. As Tab, as you inspect these children's drawings, one of them springs to life. It is very much the kind of like prototypical idea of like young girl. Like, it is a skirt that is just a triangle. The hair is kind of drawn horizontally in strands and then vertically in strands with a big smile. It seems that whoever drew this didn't really have time to draw the eyes in. But
Yay!
and yet it still addresses you. Ah, you must be one of the adventurers. Welcome.
You know it.
Maybe you're at
Do
a
you have a
hospital
name
right
there,
now.
friend?
This girl doesn't have any eyes.
Oh,
I don't have eyes either. It's okay.
it's fine. We're this is a disability-friendly dungeon. However, unfortunately, I can't really have a full discussion with all of you because I can't quite see how many people are here. I just felt that this paper was picked up. They didn't draw in eyes, you see. I don't suppose if you could find a crayon and draw in the eyes, I'd be able to address you properly.
Our first quest!
Find a
course.
pen.
First quest!
You see these like reams of papers that are covered in like, I guess the tech level suggests crayon, drawings, some in pencil, some in marker pen. Ooh, how fancy. Maybe one in glitter gel pen. You can tell because it has the smell of popcorn, as
God,
the glitter gel pens had scents back in the mid 2000s. If you could find something to draw my eyes in, that would be, well, a great help, and then we can play together.
Anything for a fan. All right. Heroicles, right? I look at the name badge floating on you.
You had to take name tags at the door.
Yeah, you're familiar.
Yeah, yes.
I've heard of you, at least several seconds ago.
How do we want to go about this? You want to go that way and I go this way? Or obviously splitting up is the smartest idea. Right from the get-go. Never goes wrong.
Amazing ideas from Dr. Tab.
The gods nod approvingly. Yes, put yourselves in singular peril.
Conundrum of conundrums. Normally, to procure crayons, one would simply ask the Denny's waitress. But there are none to be found.
Oh god, why is the voice so good?
The voice
love
gives
the
me pause
Denny's
every
waitress.
time.
Keep hope! We can't let ourselves fall to despair!
Oh. Of course.
If I may add a
assume-
detail,
Yep.
it's quite, the papers are quite deep in here. You're like up to your like halfway up your shins in various like ruffling papers, all with drawings on them.
Oh yeah, very important. All of them with drawings. All of them children's drawings. Various depictions of things children might draw. Some of them are fun. Some of them are fun and whimsical. Like Tommy plays fetch with his dog, and others are like the ominous type, where it's like, this is my family, and then there's the shadow beast in the back.
Yeah.
Yes, the real conundrum, this crayon issue. Let's,
Mortals!
Ooh.
Lightning splits the sky,
Indeed.
and a big cloud is there. There's no human figure, it's just a cloud. If you would seek your implement of writing, you will first pass my trial. A pen
Lay it on
floats in the air.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's got a pen.
That's no crayon.
Is
There's
pen-
a fucking snap of power, and it's a box of crayons now. Whatever! It has 100 colors!
Maybe I'll be able to color in my legs finally.
That may be too many colors for any mortal.
Wouldst thou flee from peril?
I only
Never.
flee towards peril.
Then come forth, mortals, and face the first trial. Answer my question thus.
I'm going to...
What
Sorry.
hast thou brought for the prize task?
Prize task.
As was stated clearly in the scheduling for today's program, today's prize was the most squishy thing. Present your squishy things.
Present your squishy things.
Rifling around in my pockets.
All there is
Oh, no.
baseballs.
Yeah, all there is baseballs, and somehow a baseball bat. Then, at the bottom of my pockets, I'm going to pull out a big clump of lint. Is that squishy?
Is it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
It is definitely squishy, I say. And then I'm going to pitch it perfectly up into the cloud so that the god can feel the squishiness.
The cloud moves to one
which-
side because that's some gross shit that you just pulled out of your pants. The lint drops onto the ground.
No!
Is Zeus displeased?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Toos? Is he
Is
displeased with the offering? Is Toos displeased with the offering?
Yes.
Yeah, oh no.
Lightning strikes the lint, eliminating it from existence.
Heracles and Tab,
God.
you've displeased Toos. You hear somewhere within this forest of papers of children's drawings, you hear a rustling. And it's growing closer and closer and closer. And you notice, actually, do you notice? Oh, fuck. This is where I look at the resolution, the roll resolution, but I know
The
it's
resolution
only
is
for combat.
only for combat,
That's
so I
only
guess
for
it counts as
combat.
combat then. Yeah, maybe?
Well, okay, what's the main thing? It was basically like yes, no, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll just keep that. We'll just do that. We'll yes, no. Both of you roll your. Give me your d20s. Do you notice the thing? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, the combat rules are 1 page long. We can do whatever we want.
11.
Okay,
Did my audio?
we've got an even. We've got an even. We're looking at odds and evens. Well, I guess we should read that.
Ahem! Combat! Combat works in 3 steps. First, players must determine the order in which they wish to act. They may roll for this using a d20, or figure this out amongst themselves. Keep in mind that whoever initiates combat should always go first, be it players or opponents. Also, we skipped that. I guess you're just using this for vibes. Like I say, we can do whatever we want. Second, they must
We're
roll a
using it for
d10
vibes.
to determine if they hit. Even numbers are hits, and odd numbers are misses.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for the yes, no.
Yeah!
So Tab gets a yes. Tab gets to notice the thing.
I see through my lack of eyes.
You
God.
see through your no eyes. Maybe having no eyes benefits you in this place. Having no
Echolocate
eyes.
the thing.
Like the blind
Having
samurai.
no eyes is helpful in the fishbowl.
Can be distracted by these beautiful crayons.
Matthew,
These are not
finish
for the
reading
likes of
combat?
you! Unless you have something much better for the prize task.
Unless you have something much better for the prize task. You notice Dr. Tab, baseball doctor. You
Baseball
notice,
doctor, of course.
moving through, as if a creature is digging or perhaps swimming through the fucking knee-high children's drawings of paper. Something is hurtling towards you. You may act before it does.
We're in a higher pressure situation, okay, right.
Very first thing I do, as all professional athletes do, hide behind the other guy. I'm gonna climb up on Heracles' shoulders.
Listen,
And just pull
baseball's
out
not a
my
game you
bat.
can win on defense.
Exactly.
Are you trying
Protect
to
me,
reach
Code.
the cloud?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, you chose to fucking climb Heracles. Heracles.
It's looking the completely wrong direction, by the way.
I'm part of my brain is like bring back the beast, and I'm like, that's not for now. A large. It's made of crayon. It is a children's drawing of a weird fucking fish. Jumps out of the water papers, and is gonna slam right into the back of your big dumb shoulders. And you will take, well, let's see. It would be half damage. Hold on. Did we read how the damage goes? Let's read how the damage goes out loud.
Him.
You roll
Third.
d8s and multiply it, but no, that's for their health taking.
Third, they must roll a d4 for damage. Every creature has a health pool that is divisible by 4 for the sake of ease. Gods may determine the health pool of their creations themselves, or they may roll d8 and multiply it by 4 in order to determine their health.
So, I guess that means that the attacks that we do will also d4s.
Yeah. Okay. And roll a d4. Well, you will take 4.
Damn.
Do we have player health?
Yes.
Oh yeah, in the corner.
Heracles is a defender, so he
Yeah,
takes
so you take half.
health.
So you take 2. You get bonked by a weird fish.
But
And it splashes back into the water. And immediately circles back around. It's doing a shark circle. It's coming again.
My mortal enemy. Come at me.
Well, hey, you get the opportunity to make an attack if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can do something. I also will look at Mask. The fish was spawned because a god was displeased, so you can also do whatever you want with this fucking fish.
the fish crackles with electricity.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Curse that child's creativity. Okay. Heracles takes out his trusty fish bonkin mallet.
Of song
He
and
has
story.
beaten many a sea creature with
Oh
this.
no, he's prepared.
Oh my god, it's one of those fucking mallets from Red Lobster.
Oh my god.
He takes a mighty swing at this fish as it encroaches. Curses.
He's so
Damn.
strong, man.
Paper beats mallet.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause for a quick second to look at combat. So this game was explicitly written not very much time, with a heavy emphasis on, like it says that on the store pages, that it was a project and that it's highly untested. I think we're gonna hit the first point of testing right now.
Yep.
Basically, if it's always a 50-50 whether you hit or not, we're gonna be here, and they have multiples of 4 as their HP. We're gonna be here for fucking ages.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I didn't even roll the hit.
it's a coin flip. Whether you hit or not is always 50-50. So,
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
no, does
Slippery
anyone have
We can cipher it.
Yeah. Explain.
Okay. Okay, so the way Cypher, so the way I propose is you pick a difficulty somewhere, probably on a d20 for this. Decide how difficult the thing is. So if it's like fairly easy, probably like a 3 or lower, and if it's like more difficult, somewhere higher in the tens. Decide the difficulty of the thing. Look at the gods. Decide the difficulty of the thing that you want. And then they will roll against it, and then they have to haggle with you whether or not they whether or not it's easier or harder. So like we'll take Heracles as an example. He is our defense dude. So if he is trying to, let's say, avoid, what are we doing? If he doesn't want to be moved, we'll say, and something is trying to move him, we'll say that the creature that is trying to move him is like maybe a difficulty of, say 6. We'll call it a 6. It's not a particularly strong thing, but because he is like big and heavy, he'll say, actually consider that I'm big and heavy, which will donk the difficulty of that thing down to like a 4. So he'll only have to beat a 4. Okay. And what those are our vibes. Just go for just vibe it.
Yeah, and like fighting monsters to the death to proceed in the narrative is some old school D&D shit. We don't need to do that. So there may be other ways of avoiding the fish. Else.
I just initiated combat because I was like, oh, this game has like exclusively combat rules, so I wanted to do that at least once. But if it didn't have combat rules, I was gonna make you all play Cypher anyway. So stand if I'm the GM, we're playing Cypher.
And there's not a damn thing we can do about it, by God. Hell yes.
I love the idea that whoever's in the driving seat uses their own dice math, and I will stick to that idea.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
All right. Sick.
Vibe out your numbers, dog.
The plane seat is currently empty, and J-Man, do you wanna take control for a sec because you haven't yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can take control for a second. Tab and Heracles, as this mighty fucking fish is steamrolling around you, you begin hearing a clitter clatter around. As you look around, you see, what's this? A paperish trapdoor in the ground. There's an odd aura emanating from it, but mayhaps it could be a better option than this nightmarish goldfish.
This horrible beast.
Tab is going to, using Heracles as a leaping off point, push himself towards the trapdoor to see what happens if I can open it.
All right.
I don't know how. Oh my God! It's got eyes that are. Oh, it's getting more detailed.
It's getting more evil. It's growing in power.
This is what happens.
Growing in power.
If you don't deal with it fast enough.
You've displeased Toos.
Toos has got the crayons out and is drawing on the fish angrily.
It was not squishy enough, and it was gross.
Toos is displeased. Scribble with the fucking box of crayons.
Yes, but I will say the trapdoor is not locked. You can just swing it open.
Well, why not? I'll swing it open.
Alrighty. You take a peek down there, and you see more children's paintings lining the walls as a staircase begins to delve deeper into some sort of basement of this house. Although, as you look as it goes deeper, you see almost as if the environment of the house begins to grow in itself more drawing-like as it progresses deeper and deeper.
Also, the goldfish has a sword now.
Oh my God.
So you may want to do something.
He's growing in power.
I'll leave it up to you two. After all, this is your moral choice here. Are you going
Moral
to fight a
choice.
fish, or are you going to walk away?
This is your moral choice. The gods
Third
are watching.
option, Herocles. Hit it towards me and we'll slam it down the thing and close the door.
Oh my god, you just need it to be pitched to you.
Yeah. I'm great at this. Come on, pitch the fish to me.
All right, you doing a dual tech?
Hell yes.
All right.
Are we doing D20s now?
How would you like to resolve it, J-Man? You're in the
Yeah.
driver's seat.
That's a good question. All right, here's what I'm gonna say. If you're trying to pitch this fish down this mysterious staircase, here's what I'm gonna do. Heracles, you roll to hit, but Tab, you roll for damage.
Okay.
What should they roll?
You're gonna roll that good old. You're gonna roll D10, but I'm not gonna be as obtuse about whether or not it's a 50-50 or not, because I think that's annoying as hell. I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I don't think we're doing that anyway.
No, we're just completely ignoring that part of the rule set.
As is our right. Well, you're right. You're the gods.
Damn right!
The gods are watching.
The gods are watching.
As Herocles sees this increasingly nasty fish coming at him, he flashes back to a previous adventure
Oh my god.
Okay.
when he fought the great fish of wisdom.
What was the
Okay.
tone for this fight against the fish of wisdom, may I ask?
Ask me riddles, will you?
I was
Follow
imagining
your
the fish
heart
of
beyond.
wisdom.
The weakness of a fish is getting elbow dropped, and that's why, after elbow dropping the fish of wisdom, whenever he licks his elbow, he gains great insight.
No.
Okay, Yakuza then, that's fine.
I'm just imagining this exchange when exactly like the fish of wisdom. That classic bat against ball sound effect as it goes straight towards Tab. Tab, now's your time.
As
Roll for damage, Dr. Tab.
Yes. Rolling Ooh!
Nice.
And I am a hitter, which means I double that.
Also,
Ooh,
hi.
Nice.
I'm so sorry, J-Man. We did not get the exchange between the Fish of Wisdom and Herocles because Wi-Fi hiccup.
Hey, that's fine. That's just for Heracles to know.
There you go, then! It's not like you wrote it down.
Yeah.
Also, I have a question about the licking your elbow thing. You know that's one of those things that's like, you pass it around the playground as a thing because it's physically impossible for most people?
Yeah.
So this is Herocles we're talking about.
Yeah.
What's his
can't do
anatomy?
No, he can't do it. But he doesn't need great wisdom anyway.
Oh, there you go then. Elbow drop.
But yeah, you. So Tab, tell me, what are you using to swing this thing at? Are you just hitting it with your legendary baseball bat?
Yes, Tab, I guess, continuing to pull from his infinitely large pockets, pulls out a baseball bat, which says in Latin, oh god, what did I have it written down? Give me 1 second. No.
I like that you have to leave
As the fish
Sorry.
glides midair, Tab walks away for a second to check his Latin index. Real quick.
Yeah. I am
taking
going
advantage
to
of the
butcher.
slow-mo.
I'm going to butcher this because I, like many people, don't speak Latin. Percute, inimicus enim tus neclum est, which translates very, very loosely to strike for thy enemy is vile. And then I'm going to smack it into the ground really hard, like into the open hole really hard.
You smack that fish with a resounding strike as it blasts directly into the pit. As the pit magically closes shut, as you suddenly it's odd. You can you feel suddenly a intense heat coming from the pit below as it seals shut.
Like incinerator. What the fuck?
And as it begins to broil, you feel the heat cool off, and you feel as if you have pleased a god, the trapdoor opens once again, completely cooled.
Is there a microwave ding?
Collected
Delicious food inside.
It's what you hear is the equivalent of like you hear very muffled in the background. Order up.
There's just a plate of fish fingers in there now.
Made of crayon. Oh no.
Yeah, you eat that,
Yeah.
you get wax in your stomach for 10,000 years. Makes you stronger.
Wait,
actually.
wait. So if there's a fish finger made of crayon, is that good enough to? Could we use that to color in eyes on the girl?
That's
I think that is entirely reasonable.
I don't see why not, honestly.
I heard a lot of movement around, but I couldn't see what was going on. Are both of you okay? Says the little girl in the drawing.
Yeah, of course we are. Hang on a second. I think I found a solution. I'm going to pick up a fish finger.
What?
What would you say that Tab's relative artistic skills are?
Very poor.
Why don't you go and give
I'm an
me...
athlete.
Why don't you go and give me 2d6 and tell me how many 5s and 6s there are?
It's 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
I should.
I'm in the
Yeah,
driver's
I'm
seat.
making
I
you
get
do
to choose the dice math.
true. This is a
Neither
hellish
of
game
them are a
for me.
5 or 6.
Yes, wonderful. You do draw the eyes, but they are well off, like, the actual frame of where the head is.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
they're
issue
just
is-
kind of...
The issue is he only knows baseball, so they're baseball diamonds.
Mm-hmm. You draw a perfect baseball field onto this onto this scrap of paper, which then moves around and blinks like one gigantic diamond-shaped mono eye. Oh yes, I can finally see now. I can see such detail. The diamond stares back at you, Tab, and you stare at it.
Man,
Since you have
it's-
granted me the eyes of a true seer, I can show you through the dungeon for you to find what you truly seek. What did you want to know, O hero, for blessing me with vision?
Oh. I hadn't really thought that far. I was too focused on how wonderful I did on a job on that eye.
Good job, Tab. I never knew how Cyclopses were born until today.
Jesus Christ!
Diamond Eye Cyclops.
Yeah, the diamond eye, it now gains a little like demon souls like boss like header.
Oh my god.
Like, yes, the diamond eyes Cyclops, which turns to look at you, Heroicles. Maybe you need information to proceed within this treacherous space. I can grant you sight of the road ahead.
Excellent. We are on our way to face the trials.
Ah, yes, the trials. The trials are long and arduous, but there are shortcuts. For one of them is available in this very room, like as drawn, like a piece of the piece of crayon that was supposed to be used to solve this riddle that was handily ignored rises its way out of the pile of paper and draws like a square, a rectangle on the wall, which then opens up as a door. while not necessarily, I guess I will say above table in the way of the drama among the gods, the true god of defiance and of deviance and strife, this is not the true road therein. This seems to be the meddling affairs of some of those petty minor gods leading them astray. Please do proceed through this, and there will be a shortcut through to your true desires.
Golden Glove, here I come.
Yes, come on. Come on, Dr. Tab, into the chalk zone.
I believe in you, oh true heroes.
Bye.
Good, excellent.
Nice.
I leave the floor open for our true god to resume control.
All right.
Go forth, big god.
I have the stupidest and most chaotic page of notes going on right now.
I'm so happy. I could not be happier to hear this.
It's gonna be really stupid. I'll post it at the end.
Bless.
All right. Well, as you move through, you've chosen to go through the passage of the Diamond-Eyed Cyclops.
Indeed.
The passage revealed to you by the Diamond-Eyed Cyclops. And as you move through the passage, as you disappear through the threshold, it closes behind you. First off, that you're in it now.
Absolutely.
And the camera lingering slightly outside, there is, amongst the papers, amongst the many children's drawings, a blank staticky square appears upon the cabin, and on it is a picture of two heroic figures and a large fish.
Oh dear.
Back inside of the passage, it's dark! It's dark! Can't see shit, Captain! But you do hear the distant sounds of something shuffling, scraping, slurping along.
It appears we've gone blind. Quick, Dr. Tab, draw
That is what
us
happened.
Cyclops eyes.
With your fish finger crayon.
You do have a fish finger crayon in a house of crayons, as far as you know, so...
Okay.
You did
Hang on.
shock zone.
Hang on. I'm feeling around, and I feel Heroicles' face finally after being looking in the dark, and wow, your chin is very pronounced. And then I'm going to draw a Cyclops eye on his chin.
My God.
This is
Does
the way
it help in
should
any
have been.
way?
Okay, give me a funny. We'll see how much it helps.
Sure. Oh, I should probably roll correctly.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh my God! Does it ever?
You draw you do the same thing. You repeat the motion. It's practiced now. And now, Heracles, it's quite an eye, but you do have what is functionally a obnoxiously bright ring light around your face. Diamond, you are functional. You are functionally a flashlight now. All right. Every time you blink, the light goes out. It's attuned to you. Now that you can see, question mark. The walls here, sort of like the trapdoor beneath. You've abandoned the papers, and it seems like everything now is simply made of crayon scribbles of various colors. Not all of them dark. It kind of gives. I wanted a black crayon, but I ran out of it halfway through, so then just like started scribbling on top of it with other colors. So it's like a really blotchy, terrible mess, and everything's waxy. That's the place you've found yourself in.
If you don't have anything, I got an idea for this Nico troll.
You can, go ahead.
I'm gonna. Heracles and Tad, as you are walking through here, as your newfound spotlight is granting you light, you end up in a like a spot as you see these scrawling, scratching drawings all across the wall. But as you continue along, your eyes become transfixed on them, especially Heracles with your newfound shin eye. And oddly,
you've got so many eyes now.
These scribbles, they start to take more of a shape to you. They start to move and dance on the paper. And what's this? They're taking form of something very familiar to you both. Oh no. It's your most embarrassing memories. You see Tad, you see the day you missed that great pitch, and god damn, that felt like shit. And Heracles, you see the days at Schoolacles school where you just got where just nonstop.
That was the animated spin-off.
You had those two punk kids, Thadacles and Chadacles, always picking on you all the time. Dude, they suck so much. They was making fun of you where they had 8-packs and you only had 7.5. Man, what assholes!
A harrowing vision of the past. One I would like to forget and be stricken from the records of heroically.
You know what? Both of you give me d20s to take sanity damage. Because that's here now.
Of course.
We're also playing
health
Liminal!
could be both physical and mental condition.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Heracles avoids sanity damage.
What about you, Ted? What about that big failed pitch?
Oh. I rolled a 6. I'm gonna
you
assume
rolled a 6?
don't.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You remember that day as you missed that pitch, and then your whole team laughed at you, and then the damn mascot laughed at you, and then the whole stadium laughed at you, then the guys who were watching on the TV laughed at you. Damn, it got bad.
It got so bad. It got so bad it took out the stream momentarily.
No.
These flashbacks every time.
Every damn time.
Nobody can know the secret of Tab.
That's it. That's what's fucking up Mask's internet. Is the flashbacks take up too much bandwidth.
That's it. They clog the Ethernet cable.
Dr. Tab, as you wallow in the misery of this incredibly embarrassing, apparently national news moment,
crying massive amounts of tears from my eyes.
It was really bad when President Baseball went up and like started talking about it, but he couldn't stop laughing, so he couldn't even get to the end of his speech.
I punched over on the ground, going, "I am not a Butterfinger. I am not."
The fingers and toes of your shoes start to become stained and waxy.
Despair not!
Despair not?
Despair not?
Your friend is here.
From the most embarrassing defeats can still come victory. Why, when Cadocles and Thadocles cruelly took me by the collar and dunked my hair in the river Styx for the most epic swirly, I survived, and once more, my hair became invulnerable to damage. You can find strength
That's why the tip of his hair is blue, just because that tip is dead. Actually,
Yeah, it died.
all right, go for it.
In emerging from the kind of murky semi-darkness of the crown and wax on the walls is a shadowy, waxy replicant of Chadocles holding the golden baseball mitt. Well, if you're really seeking to escape your mistakes, young hero,
Oh my god, the voice.
I can give you some suggestions on how you can achieve true greatness.
Tab looking between Herocles and the illustration of Heracles, unsure of which way to go.
The golden mitt shines like the sun, equaling the
the illumination
streamer
from
face
Heracles'
lights
eye.
attached to Herocles' chin.
My god, it's just like Airbud.
What?
It's just like Airbud.
The shadow of Chadocles glances up into the ceiling, confused for a couple seconds, and glances back. We can, yeah, ignore that. We can promise you fabulous things, great things. You'll never miss a ball again. You'll be worshipped as a baseball hero. No. A baseball god.
Ooh.
Do not fall for it, Tab.
We're the only real gods around here! Two summons his Triceratops.
For sure.
Wait.
The Triceratops, in a dark room surrounded by bright flashes of light, blinks dazedly and irritably a third corner on this triangle now for some reason that Dr. Tab finds himself in the middle of. Mm-hmm. So you have on one side your friend, offering you inspiration, another your dream in the hands of a mysterious temptation, and a Triceratops.
Yeah,
Not even the crown Triceratops, a literal one.
It's a literal one.
That
It's not happy.
The Triceratops.
No.
It's a tempting
what?
offer. If at the very least, I would love for Herocles. I'll ask Herocles. What do you think Dr. Tab's like? Moral fortitude is like? How strong is Dr. Tab's moral fortitude?
I mean, a baseball player is of the strongest stuff.
I'll take that.
A baseball player does not run and hide until his job is done and he goes to the dugout and gets pizza. No! A baseball player must always run forward, base to base, and not stopping unless they're in the outfield and the other team is at bat.
Then you've probably gone too far, it's true. Since you have a very high mental fortitude, thanks to Herocles vouching for you, Dr. Tab, go and roll me a 5d6 and tell me how many 5s and 6s there are.
Yay.
Ooh, 5d6.
It's
A bunch.
Damn!
3.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey, 3.
You see through. This false idol of a Chadocles. He sounded like a douche before when he was real, and this one is made of wax. You stomp up and slap the golden mitt out of his hand, which also proves to be wax. Quite hot wax. Ow, but still definitely fake.
Yeah, I'm gonna after I slap it out of the way, I am going to loudly proclaim, I will not be influenced by you, temptress! And then I'm going to throw a baseball directly at his face, which, by the way, if my fingers are still a little bit waxy from going insane, The baseball is a little bit doctored, so I have more pitch capacity there. I've got a little bit more oomph behind the throw.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
We seem to have established that this is a theme for us throwing hands. Hey, if I'm still allowed to be in the baseball seat, that's what that's called.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Of course.
this is the thing that you're very good at. Give me 76, please.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof, not as good, but hey.
2 hits, I think, is a full
But
success.
good enough.
I would call 3 plus a crit, so 2 successes is good enough for me. Tell me what this baseball does to this false facsimile of Chattercles.
Moving through the air so fast that the wax trail coming off of it makes lines. The baseball fully goes right through his forehead. I don't know if this fully destroys Chattercles. I don't know. That's up to you.
It blasts a full hole, like his head now becomes a donut. Somewhere in the kind of like lower jaw to throat. Ow, that really hurt my feelings.
Adorable.
As it slowly starts to like crumble and peel away like a wax having dried in the sun left on like a playground swing.
Finally, some good old-fashioned killing!
Tooth. It's blood.
Tab runs his thumb across his nose for 1 second and goes, "Heh, you're out of here."
Heroically
Hilarious. Yay!
He's inspired to write another poem.
Excellent. Awesome.
Wonderful. Tell me.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
Dr. Tab, you've only just begun. Good job throwing a home run.
Some other waxy figures in the wall like snap their fingers like beatniks, but their hands are too waxy, so it doesn't really make a noise.
The Triceratops is angered.
The Triceratops is angered. The Triceratops is angered, but you've managed to defeat your most embarrassing moments? Question mark? Bunch of question marks there. So while you're being stared down by this angry Triceratops, just a little ways away from you, some of the kind of muddy blackness melts away, and you see a little pencil-drawn door on, like, not clean paper, but, like, you know, someone tried their best to erase crayon, which is historically not erasable. So.
That's not really a thing you can do.
We have erasable crayons now. They like scraped it real good. It doesn't look great, but you can tell what's there. You can see what's up. You must escape the Triceratops. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, if there's one other thing out of the things that I do that I'm good at, it's running. Tab says this out loud and then just starts sprinting full force.
Oh, like in baseball, I get it. Heroically as well.
On reflex, Tab, in the tradition of a baseball player, slides, just a full power slide into the door. I imagine splattering against it for a second because he doesn't kick it open, and then he just turns around, "Come on, Herocles," and opens the door and runs through.
Alright, Mask, it's your Triceratops. You decide how this goes out.
Roll me a d20. Yeah, both of you roll me a d20 to see how good you run away.
How escape this Triceratops do you do?
I guess I didn't slide into the wall.
No, you did! It takes you a bunch of time to recover yourself from scrambling into a pile as you slam into the door, foot first. And
It has a lot of recovery frames.
And the Chanticles and Herocles, upon opening the door, has opened it on the wrong side of you, so it's pushes you into the wall. And as you're taking you have to unsquish yourself and climb around the door. The Triceratops catches up to you, and its horn does in fact catch you in the butt and send you flying through it cartoonishly.
Okay.
Its three horns then puncture the door from the other side, and you have escaped the Triceratops, having taken
oh boy. Oh boy.
I could roll 1d4, but I'm going to roll 1d3 because it's a Triceratops. You take 2 damage.
Okay.
Mostly to your pride.
As is always the case for Tab. Dr. Tab. Baseball doctor.
It's a rough day for him emotionally. And now, since
The one thing I can't operate on is my pride.
And now, since we're in a new room, you know what? Would be a great tool for deciding what's in a room. A little pamphlet called "Hey, What's in This Room" by Nico Draws.
No, what?
Yeah, get recognized. This is what, on your Patreon?
It's on my Patreon, and I also have an itch.io page now for specific. Just the only thing on there.
Ooh, you don't say! You should send me that link in DM so I can put it in the chat, or put it in the chat yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, get promoted.
Chill, damn you.
Ahem. I will now roll to see what's in the room. Oh ho 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 ho.
What's in the room?
There's an event in this room. Something is happening in here. And to find out what it is, let's roll a d4. A discovery is made. Something story relevant is found. A breakthrough in the investigation. Learn something about the area. I think that this room, the penciled room, opens into a... The paper is no longer blank and thick to take a child's drawings. It is yellowed with age, but it is marked in grids upon which architectural drawings have been carefully, meticulously crafted. And this room expands in all directions of endless drawings of rooms and rooms that are drawings. And in the center lies an open tome, which appears to be, from which these drawings appear to be echoing outwards as its pages turn.
Maybe this.
By the gods, my mortal enemy. Book.
Singular.
This specific one has been haunting you, as far as you're aware.
Book.
Tab getting off the ground because you landed face first in it. Yeah, me too. Right there with you, bud. He says, still having no eyes.
You honestly should have used
presumably
that
a
crayon
doctor.
on yourself instead of Herocles' chin.
Herocles has an abundance of eyes. It's
Somehow
Classic.
This isn't an
Greek
egalitarian
tragedy.
society, truly.
No one can see more than Herocles.
somehow the question of let's add more eyes was answered, and it was given to the man who already had eyes.
That's crazy.
worry not. I will approach this foe and defend you from afar.
Good.
Because I am a defender, you see.
Oh my god.
And I'll hit whatever comes out of it if something attacks us. Because I'm a hitter. Yeah.
Herocles approaches
Yeah.
the devious book, ready for any sort of tricks it might pull. Like 3-syllable words.
It's worse than that, Herocles. As you get closer to the book, you see the lines on its pages, architectural plans that flow out from its podium in lines that, as the further they get, shape themselves out of the paper of this reality and spin off endlessly into rooms. But as you get close enough to see, you realize there aren't just lines in this book, there are numbers.
Oh no.
Measurements, the numbers with those little notches next to them that mean either feet or inches, but you're not sure which is which. Math.
Great. Do you
Roll
know
me a
math?
d20 to see how you handle math. Despite the deadliness of the math in front of you, you are able to determine, oh hey, that page looks kind of like, in some way, you're used to thinking of your own deeds recorded, so of course you're able to see that, that page has a room that you were in. And it flips over to the room that you are currently in, possibly. It's got a book in the middle of it.
The trick to math isn't that hard. You just have to turn it into words. You see, now it says the ancient Greeks taught me that.
Sure.
Nice.
Okay, so can I activate an instant replay so I can get a rundown on what just happened? Because
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Sure.
There's a
I'm
book.
not sure how.
There's a book. You're in the middle of a room that is, the edges of which have other rooms kind of spiraling out away from it, constantly forming themselves. They are forming themselves from lines coming out of a book in the center of this room. The pages of which are slowly turning to reveal these architectural plans. You have approached the book. That is about all that has happened.
But also, it seems that Illuminated Herocles has looked at the book and has an understanding of where you both are in relation to what is in the book. So you know where you are in the building, I guess.
Yes, this book appears to have... That is a much clearer way of putting it, that I should detail, that I should probably mention. Yes, the pages in this book appear to contain rooms in the building that you find yourselves in currently. Perhaps there is a way to make use of this.
This book is telling the story of a map.
I mean, that's not wrong.
I can't say he's wrong, and yet I'm so angry.
Heracles and Tab, as you are gazing at this odd map within this book, you gaze into its pages and you begin to notice that some of the rooms in this book begin to shift around and rearrange themselves into odd orders. You can still make sense of where you are at, but it would seem that every now and then within this book, the sections begin to move and change.
Is there any discernible pattern to how they're moving and changing that I would be able to figure out? Or...
Well, I'd say as a baseball man, you're pretty used to specific patterns. So I will. I'll give you this. Give me a nice little D20, and let's see what comes up.
Let's see what happens. Go. And Ganon rolls happen again. Every time.
I'm
This pattern isn't a diamond.
There's not a damn diamond in this book.
Wait a minute. This doesn't look like a stadium at all.
The only architecture with which you are familiar.
I don't even have a home, Tab says, giving sad thunder guns to Herocles.
Damn. Herocles, since you are gazing longingly at this book, why don't you give me a roll as well? Let's just see what happens.
Could be funny.
Could be funny.
Damn!
Jesus!
Oh my god.
You look at the book, but unfortunately the blinding light of your greater eye completely blots out your vision here as you look at these winding, changing patterns, and you go, I got fucking nothing, champ.
My gods, this is worse than the time I got lost for 10 years trying to go to the gym.
Huh?
We called it the Bodyssey.
I did it.
Shut the fuck up! Two's actually a crack of... Shut the fuck up! Lightning strikes the book and the room catches fire.
Oh.
Paper room catches fire with us in it.
Yes. The door behind you, needless to say, is gone.
Gotcha. Oh, this'll do.
I like hearing Neon occasionally be like, what do I fucking do with that?
Actually, no, we have Theme of Zeus already. Shut the fuck up, me. It's this one again.
Oh my god!
Yay!
Oh my god, you're so powerful.
I sure do love fighting Metatron as this guy in space. Sure is cool.
I'm so glad you know. I'm so glad you know.
Alright.
Well,
So yeah, room on fire.
The room is on fire. You've upset Toos again!
It seems to be kind of easy!
Will keep happening.
Yeah!
Toos seems fairly easy to upset. You should have known this by now, honestly. I don't know why you didn't.
A mild interjection, but we'll still let Toos stay in the driver's seat.
By all means.
We get like a flash to a different room in the building, the first room with all of the children's drawings in it. Because the book is now currently on fire, the heat in that room starts to increase, and we see the Diamond Eye Cyclops going like, "Oh, it's certainly warm in here."
Oh,
as
God!
the edge of the page she's on starts to catch fire.
Oh no. Actually, in fact, many of the drawings that made up the outer walls of the cabin have started to singe at the ends.
Mm-hmm.
The fish is melting. The fish is actually. He said the fish is safe. Actually, the fish is dead.
Fish is actually already fish sticks, so...
Yeah!
Question mark on the fish. Never mind. Ignore the state of the fish.
We can always draw another one. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's the beauty
you
of this
see
place.
in your mind's eye, you see the picture of Thadocles and the donut head Chatacles just being like, huh, sure is warm in here. Huh,
Sure is
nothing
warm
like
in
a
here."
sauna.
Dab,
There's
I'm going to say something crazy, and tell me if I'm out of line. But I think it's in our best interest to put out this fire.
The entire world around you is burning.
Tab on reflex slaps you across the face. You're out of line, but I think you're right. I don't know how we're gonna put out a fire though.
Listen, you're legendary heroes. One of you is a doctor and plays baseball.
It's
Show
true.
us what you got.
You were chosen by the gods to do trials or whatever.
Yeah.
How far are we going with this Dr. Tab bit? I just want to know right
How
now.
far are
You're
you
far
gone.
do you
Get
wanna
it.
go?
Dr.
You
Tab
know
bit.
who?
Yeah.
You're the only one who can answer that question.
I just
Can you
wanted to make
perform
sure the
surgery
gods
on
were
it?
okay. Yeah. So can Dr. Tab, in a flash of inspiration, pulls from his infinitely large pocket a scalpel. It's time to cut the flames off.
The three things he must carry in his pocket at all times: a baseball, a bat, and a clean scalpel.
Of course.
The Diamond Dice Cyclops, having wandered off the page she was on in the other room, now wanders onto one of the pages in the book. How does she know where you are? Well, you have given her an all-seeing eye.
You have given her an eye.
Oh, you're going to perform surgery on a concept? Fascinating.
All in a day's work, Tab says, and then he is going to needlessly power slide to where the flame is and try to cut the flame off.
Absolutely.
With a scalpel.
The Seeing Eye Cyclops says not to Dr. Tab, but you, the player. Well, this seems to be a relatively difficult concept. I'm not quite sure if the GM could make you roll enough dice to succeed at that, so maybe you could do something in exchange? If you could give up half of your health, you'll be able to do this very easily.
Oh boy, me as a player versus me as Tab. Yeah, I'll get... Sure. Tab will just suddenly get, like, a giant bite out of his arm or something. I don't know. That's fine.
You feel yourself... There is something about yourself internally that feels different. Two of your internal organs have turned to crown wax. Not that you know this.
Oh,
A process has occurred.
I was gonna say that the art we've had this whole time has been predictive. This is why his arms and legs don't have color.
Ah, yes. Even better. Yes.
But also the crayon organs, because that's fucked up.
Well, I mean, he was already kind of turning into crayon to begin with, so...
Yeah.
He did go crazy in the crayon hallway and gain crayon plague.
Yeah, now we know how this happened.
Bestie, go and give me 8d6.
Sure. And then we're gonna get another Ganon roll. Let's see what happens.
That's one success, baby!
Success. That's one hit. That's a partial success.
Shoving my way onto the throne. Herocles, is there anything you can do to help?
Well, this reminds me of the time me and my good buddy, Prometheus, went and
Fuck off!
stole the fire from that nerd. If there's one thing I can
good.
count on, if you want to put out a fire that's gotten out of control, you need to drink it under the table.
What?
He's right. No, he's correct.
What?
Do you produce or do?
Yeah, I produced
explain yourself
40
like
ounces.
Oh god, are you gonna Edward 40 Hands his fire? Please don't.
The Diamond Dice
Right,
Cyclops
I
goes.
produced 6 40 ounces.
Oh shit.
2 for me, 2 for you, and 2 for the fire.
Well, fuck it. Why not? This is the Diamond Dice Cyclops.
Yeah, you
That's,
entered a drinking contest with the fire.
Well, I suppose that the fire is probably going to have to roll a number of d6 to see how well it holds its alcohol.
You're damn right it does!
Alcohol plus fire, an amazing combination.
I stare to the god of deviance and strife. How good is the fire's fortitude?
So I'm actually going to I'm going to vote that we Call of Cthulhu the fire. You get to decide. You keep doing your dice math, but if the fire gets too many successes, instead of that being like technically a success for the fire.
Partial from Dr. Tab, the fire stops crackling hot enough to
We're back
damage your
again from
hand.
another blip. How good did you drink the fire?
The
flashbacks.
fire is super drunk right now.
Good!
As it goes.
The fire should not be driving.
No, the fire cannot be driving. It's
But it also means it
dripping.
can't really resist being sliced up. So I suppose in the combined number of successes, Dr. Tab, you do it. But it's...
kind of weirdly solidifies and becomes like a weird goo that's just like kind of hot instead of a fire. It's confused. It doesn't know what it's supposed to be doing right now.
It's now molten wax instead of flame. Kel Surprise.
Someone's sloppy.
Good God.
Good job,
still-
Doctor. Cheers.
Did that work then? Is the book...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it worked. The surgery was a success. We
Tab and
Nothing was gained
Heracles
from
just
this room.
You've
Tab and
successfully,
Heracles just drinking 40s over a hot wax fire.
you've successfully excised the malignant fire, I suppose.
Nice. Yeah, no, all that happened was they went, wow, cool book, and then lightning struck the book, and Dr. Tab lost half his health, and then they put the fire out by drinking it to death. Nothing was gained here, only lost.
Boss 3, literacy.
Okay, so we have, pausing for a sec, we have hit the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, this is typically about when we try to wrap up. So, Nico, do you have an ending in mind?
I can get one, yeah.
Yeah, give us a final room.
Yeah. A final
Do you
trial.
want a final? Do you want a final room, or do you want to? Do you want the?
I think a final room would be nice.
Okay, because I can do a final room, or I can wrap it here. Like I put it to a vote.
I'm game for a final room.
I would like a new room to conclude
You
the
would
story
like-
in.
Okay, we would. Who hasn't made a room yet? Like who hasn't been? Who hasn't been in charge of,
but
like,
I've
a
also
major
been
event?
talking a lot, so I'm happy to.
Do you want a room?
I would quite like a room.
Would you like a room? Okay,
like
I'll
a
set up a room. I'll set you up for the room opening. As you excise the fire, you slice through it with your scalpel, and one of the blobs, sheets, whatever of fire, as you slice it away, reveals another passage. And Neon, that's for you.
Absolutely. You look at the now extinguished book, and which updates in real time, and there is now a room attached there, being kind of like your. It's called the Desires Room.
Ooh.
The Desires Room.
The Desires Room.
We step through. It's quite vast. It feels like it is. It's like huge vaulted ceilings, and stained glass at the very, very top of this big dome. But it's on closer inspection, you can see that the kind of like stone columns are all like folded origami parcel paper.
Oh, I love that.
And the stained glass at the very top is like a colored cellophane, letting in art from outside. It is the world's biggest arts and crafts project of a sort. And there is a large kind of like a pedestal in the middle of the room, which has an authentic, a graded 10 gem mint golden baseball glove. It did have a special name that Dr. Tab gave it from before. I forget what it was, though. And I'm struggling to remember if there was a physical object of desire for the illuminated Heracles.
I think he was just here. I'm pretty sure he was just here, man.
No goal was stated.
Beautiful.
He's a professional hero.
Oh, I think sitting also on this podium is a twink of a man, which you can tell is a bard with a big feathered cap, and they are holding this big kind of like scroll and a quill and ink, being like, "Oh yes, I'm so waiting for a hero whose records I could note down and sing throughout the lands. But I am trapped in this arts and craft prison so deep beneath the earth?
By the gods. This is perfect. Bard, write this down. As a warrior poet, I studied the art of literature and poetry in many places, including the Far East.
Oh god.
This is a technique called haiku. Fire can get shit-faced. Stick to smoking weed, you nerd. Hangover inbound. Did you get that? I didn't see you writing.
Fire can get shit-faced. Stick to smoking weed, you nerd. Hangover inbound.
Oh my god.
Nice.
The little twink of a bard bows. Its feather bobs around.
I'm so happy right now.
Oh, heroes, step forth and claim your prize.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, Tab.
As you step forward, the floor underneath you, the tiles across the floor, which are big cutouts of colored craft paper, some of them melt into superheated crayon wax and are bubbling. Navigable.
Gotta play the floor as lava.
I guess we should have expected this. My old mortal enemy. The floor.
And true to your nature, now that you are 2 40s deep, maybe 4, you might have drunk tabs as well.
We don't
Well,
know.
he couldn't hold them himself. He's got no color in his hands.
The floor starts rotating gently and undulating. It's kind of forcing you to make dance steps across the floor to get to your prize.
Oh my god.
Well, if there's one person I know who can walk a straight line, it's a baseball player. Tab, I'm counting on you.
I leave it open to our Pantheon to interfere to make this worse, but the room has been set.
Crack of thunder, Triceratops.
Oh, classic Triceratops play by Toos. He's been known for his
Fucking
regenerate.
Triceratops.
The
Listen,
kind
it's
of
hard trying to
point,
make your own brand when you follow
the point score trick
combo.
combo that Zeus has been building gets slightly less repeating a move, but you still maintain the combo streak.
I got something to make this worse.
Okay.
But
Make it
first,
right, okay.
Tab, are you trying to walk the line?
Oh, of course. Tab,
All right.
being an excellent baseball player, is going to walk the line.
As you walk the line, you're doing pretty good at first, but then you feel it. Oh, what? All that lint and other items in your pockets. They're getting brutally heavy.
Oh no.
They're weighing you. They're unbalancing your weight. You're beginning to rock back and forth. What could be possibly causing this? Tab, you reach into your pockets and you feel, oh no, your pockets, they're filling with gold and other coins and money. They're rapidly just causing you to lose your balance and also gain weight, so you're not able to reach that goal fast enough. By God, it's just like that damn time you're running for home base, but that damn pitcher hit you in the face with the baseball.
Second worst
Tab.
Oh,
Consequently, you hear the crack of a baseball bat. There is a baseball on its way.
Oh my God.
Let's start walking.
Walk, man.
walking on a line over magma, dodging a baseball and the Triceratops question mark, and my pockets are getting infinitely full of gold. Great.
Yeah.
The baseball is on its way to your location.
You can do it!
The Triceratops is a Indiana Jones boulder coming in your direction.
Carnage! Carnage! Carnage
Is it
comes
coming
from above.
In front of Tab or from behind?
Is it behind? I would assume.
Behind.
I imagine
We'll
the
see some woods in the
Triceratops
middle.
appeared behind everybody and was like, "Fuck you, you're going this way now."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the baseballs are like arrow traps, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
there's some
dun,
recognized picture in there.
The twinky little bard kicking his feet while sitting atop this podium is waving the golden glove. You can do it, oh hero!
Oh my god.
Tab, Tab, what are you going to do? How are you getting out of this one, champ?
You're in a side-scrolling hellscape.
Tab, don't let your enormous professional athlete salary get you down. I'll defender you from the Triceratops. Heroically
Tab.
gets between the Triceratops and Tab.
My god. Roll a d20.
I-
Oh, that's one strong-ass Triceratops.
I have bad news. The Triceratops rams into you, you grasp it by the horns, and it just keeps running, and it's pushing you along in front of it now.
All that I
He grabs
imagine
it by
here
the
is-
horns, but he's only got 2 hands.
You grab it by the horns, but it lifts you up, and it's walking. But the Triceratops daintily is balancing across this line as well. But it's keeping charging at Tab as well, with you hanging on to the very front of it. Tab, there's a Triceratops with Heroicles strapped to the front of it, coming for you. Your pocket's still so full of money and other bullshit. The baseball rapidly approaching your cranium. What are you to do? It's your worst nightmare. It's just like the great game of 07.
Just like it!
It's just like 07.
In every detail!
I remember it so well. Tab is going to do the unthinkable. He is going to abandon his material wealth because of the fact that he is a true hero. Thanks to his inspiration from Heroicles, he's going to just undo his belt and let his pants fall off, and then he's going to do a combat roll under the baseball.
All right, Tab. I'm gonna give you some bonuses to this one because of your inspirations from Heroicles and all you've learned along the way. So go on ahead and give me you know what? I like what Neon's been doing. So why don't you give me a 7d6 and we'll see how many successes you get.
Hell yes.
Come on.
That's 2.
Hot damn.
Pretty good. All right, so you are able to unstrap your pants and let them fly out as they disintegrate into the wind.
They've been carrying so much for so long.
And, however, I think what happens here, you do manage to roll under the baseball. However, the wind from the baseball blowing past you, it somewhat knocks you unsteady. While it didn't hit you, you are slightly losing balance, and so you're slowing down a little bit as that Triceratops is steadily catching up. Heroicles, is there anything you can do?
Heroicles has never been in this situation before, where he's, being essentially riding the dinosaur at this point, but facing the wrong way and on its head. Yeah, this is the first time he doesn't have a experience with this. He's got to draw on his own power in the moment.
Oh my god.
Gasp.
My god.
My god.
And his power says he's got control of 2 of the horns, but he's out of hands.
There's only one way to blunt the third. He's going to stick it in his chin eye.
Oh my god!
The bluntest instrument there is.
It's true, that thing's
What
like
a
an
noble
anvil.
sacrifice.
Tell me what the hell to roll for that.
Heroicles, you're risking a lot here. You might lose your chin forever.
No!
I'm gonna have you roll me a 7d6 as well, but just know, you might be risking it all.
Oh my god.
That's what heroes have to do sometimes.
Holy
By
shit.
Oh my
God.
god, 4 successes!
Oh my god, he does it.
Heroicles, as you grab onto the two horns of the Triceratops, you manage to get your footing onto the ground behind you as you begin to get traction and hold it back. But then the Triceratops reels back that dastardly third horn, and in that moment, you do a perfect parry with your eye chin. In that moment, a wonderful a myriad of sparks ring out, a clashing of blades, but chin to horn. As you hear, it sounds just like the singing of metal. However, not a damn bit of blade in sight. You annihilate that Triceratops horn. Just like that, it snaps off, flying into the pit below. Heroicles, you are managing to slow down the Triceratops, it now severely weakened, as a mere duoclops.
Nice try, beast, but my chin saw it coming.
Oh my god!
Tab, now's your chance. What do you do?
Oh.
You are meters from the twinky little bard with your with the golden glove.
I mean, I think there's no other option. Tab has to go all in. He is going to go for the power slide one more time. But this time, he's going to do the unthinkable, just inspired by Heroicles' unthinkable actions. He's going to take his helmet off and use it to paddle through the lava faster than he was before.
Dear God.
To lead into his power slide.
Okay. I like what you're doing here. You know what? I'm being generous with these, but give me another 76. I like your train of thought.
That's one success!
One success. So true, dog. So true. As you begin your power slide, you begin paddling. However, damn, these baseball helmets weren't made for solid magma. As it begins to melt away, you're inching closer and closer. Ah, damn, just like in the game of 07. Mere inches away from that finish line. If only you had something to push you over the edge. As that dog barks in the background, you don't even know how it got in here, but it seems to be cheering you on.
Yes,
Heroicles,
definitely.
is there anything you can do to push your friend across the finish line? Get there, take the champion home.
Heroicles. Sometimes unlikely allies can form in battle. In fact, a beautiful battle between warriors is the perfect place to forge alliances.
Oh my god.
He turns to the Triceratops.
He looks deep into your eyes. All three of them.
Are you ready to give up your life of crime, stop selling drugs, and turn over a new leaf?
The Triceratops does not speak English. Roll me a d20. This could be to your benefit that it doesn't speak English.
You know?
It is to your benefit! The Triceratops knows not the words you speak, Magic Man, but its eyes meeting yours, a deeper communication is forged here on the battlefield. And your souls unite.
Sometimes it takes 3 people to get some guy on
base. I think I saw that happen in a game once.
The twinky little guy on the podium says, 3 guys to third base? Wow, you're a high achiever.
That's right, you beautiful elfin man.
As you barrel your way on, just in this narrow walk path, the duoclops,
Yes.
duotops, I guess.
Or biceratops, if you prefer.
Scoops up Dr. Tab and yourself and barrels into the podium that has the twinky little bard and the golden glove on top of it, and the sheer momentum sends you through the parcel paper wall of this kind of high vaulted building, and you just find yourselves outside. You glance, and there is a very large, I guess. Well, this is obviously something that the overlording god can veto or alter. But there is a very large kind of like den that a bunch of kids have made from like many different cardboard boxes. It's large enough to like keep 2 kids inside, like a couple of 8-year-olds, and they'd have to be kind of pretty squeezed in there. There's no way it could fit 2 large adults and duotops, but you find yourselves in a sand pit next to this now destroyed paper castle.
You're in the Sandlot. You're in the Sandlot with your treasures.
About you, Dr. Tab, but I'd call that a field goal.
Your heart's in the right place. I imagine that they go in for the really muscular arm.
Hell yeah.
Handshake.
Yours is ain't colored in, man.
It's like fully just a line.
Yeah, we've still got crayons. We can fix
All right.
Crayons, your single fish stick smelling orange crayon.
All right. I guess I'll. You know what? Yeah, that's it. You did it. You've received your treasures. As you 2 move in for your very manly, like shoulder bump hug is what I assume is happening here. The camera zooms out. The camera begins to zoom out as you celebrate with your treasures, your glove, and your twinky little man. And our heroes here, they've overcome the strife caused by the gods' devious game. And for this, both heroes and gods will be remembered with glory. Until next time, folks, join us again on Hero's Journey. There's a flash of static and the TV turns off.
Wow.
Woo!
It's the same production studio that produced that one shot of Mole Kids.
Mall Kids was actually in the fishbowl being overseen by a bunch of chaotic gods.
That would explain a lot of the world building.
Good work.
Oh, that was fun. That was
twisted into something completely different, but still,
absolutely.
Yeah, I think this is the
no.
spirit of the game. I think this is exactly what it's supposed to be.
Honestly, yeah. Very rules
Yeah, I think
light.
this is what the game wanted.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like how there was very little coercion between the theming of our Pantheon and heroes.
Yes.
I think that's very funny.
I tried, and then
I
was
don't
just
think
like,
there was
it doesn't
ever
matter.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Listen, the minute that I was like the main GM, I was like, oh well, I hope everyone is not prepared for this to be like a Greek god style game. 'Cause it's
I was so delighted by
Oh, God, yeah.
the room full of children's drawings. It's such a palpable visual. Before we get into kind of like wrap ups and comments and cases, how do you want to run closing, Mask?
Oh, this is basically it. So what did everyone think of the game? That's kind of a question we were already answering.
There's also fan art, by the way.
There's also fan art!
There's also fan art.
Yeah. So I guess one thing I'll say about the game, I do think this is a fun template to, like, if you're, like, sitting around with a group of friends and you just got nothing to do, you can very much just pull this together pretty quickly. Especially if, I think this, like, system would flourish a bit more if beforehand, like, you either, like, texted or, like, did, like, a group chat, just getting an idea of, like, what theming you wanted to do. Before you got into session, just to make things like the opening bits run a little quicker. But other than that, I enjoyed quite a bit of it. The only bits of it I wasn't super fond of was like the 50-50 combat and stuff like that.
Which we quickly abandoned. So
Yes, instantly.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a little Chaos Goblin, and I really like all of the GMs doing their own fucking dice math. It's like Doodlekin's mask. I look at you, it's Doodlekin's.
It's Doodlekins!
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, that turned out to be a fun element that you guys brought to the table entirely.
Yeah.
I like I always enjoy when mechanics match the theme, and I was like, oh, if we're all different GMs and this is a very kind of like rules anarchic game, then all of us having different ways of resolving things, I think is fun.
And each god has their own criteria for success, so they're like, okay, so you should you better be aware which one.
I will say, like, after 15 minutes of, like, the first 15 minutes of play, I then just immediately stopped to look. Like, yes, this is a 7-page document, but the way that I was like, oh, nothing in that document actually matters.
Yeah,
basically, yes, this was...
Yeah, basically.
It's kind of a shame for me personally. I do enjoy wanting to keep engaging with the game as we go. But what we've done in the way that we've cemented the story together, I think outstrips the nature of the game, right? This was great, but because we're great.
Yes, and I will say, and the game, like was said, the game performed the feature that it needed to, which is pretty much just getting things rolling.
Sure.
It was a good setup. It did a good job of setting us up. It's our fault that we looked at the 50-50 coin flip and unanimously decided, nah.
Yeah, we did not exhaustively playtest that. If you playtest that in your own game, you might enjoy that a lot more.
Coin flip and then D4 damage, and then the hit points is a D8 multiplied by 4 is just not it.
Too much. I think that
it'd go for too long for you.
Yes, that was my thought.
If you cut off the combat part and just be like, figure it out, like just decide, just because I honestly don't think the dice resolution in this instance matters that much, and the fact that the only rule is for combat implies that the game assumes you are going to be doing like a dungeon crawl, which doesn't seem to be what the setup of the game is for. I think you could just cut that whole part off and just like, you could easily just be like, roll d20s, fuck it, who cares, right?
You can sometimes tell when an indie game has been written by somebody who has very, very limited experience of what range of tabletop RPGs exist.
Like,
also,
they were like, I want to run
page
Chaos D&D.
Yeah, also, I think it's on the store page that they mentioned they wrote this in like 24 hours or something, so it's not intended to be a fully polished product.
Oh, yeah, no, there, and I see the vision. I just think that, like, the combat rules could have just, like, you could just throw that page in the garbage and keep everything else, and you have a fully functional, like, setup for a game.
Yeah. I think we very much interpreted the spirit of the game.
Yeah!
Well.
Yeah.
No, the goal of the game... The goal of the game definitely comes through. There's just, like, I think by nature of it being an unplay-tested, like, I threw this together in 20 minutes because I wanted to do a thing, it's fine. As a critique of a thing, as someone who plays a lot of games like this via, like, solo stuff and, like, just randomly pulling games together, you can just toss out the entire combat page. In fact, probably the character creation page could also be dumbed down to, like, make your character, give them a concept, and, like, 2 things that they're good at. Call it a day.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that's, like, you can bring you plug in your own mechanics and run forth into the wilderness.
Like, I understand that it's here to give them structure. I don't think you need it.
Yeah. But I will say that I did have a very good time today.
Yeah, me too.
And we don't want to keep Neon up too late, so let's look at the fan art.
Pre-neon.
Fan art.
Let's go.
Let me
Fan art.
get the right overlay going. There it is. And open the Imgur link. Thank you very much, Pupcat Dude, for putting the Imgur together.
Thank you, Popcat Dude.
Thank you. It's always
Long-time fan of the show.
Yes, always appreciated. And we do have... Let me just... Oh, I have to enable JavaScript. That would probably be necessary. There we go.
Nightmare.
And here we go. So first of all, we have Pupcat Dude, the comic of the Gachapon machine, as always. Before the Divine's gaze, it appeared with a click. Oh, this is
Real
lovely.
quick, Mask. Are you gonna stream to the Discord?
Oh, thank you. Yes, I should absolutely do that. Let me share my screen.
See it live rather than the
We love
delay.
being on the same page.
Is that...
Yes.
That's the wrong window that I'm streaming to you guys. Hang on. I've multiple...
Oh, that's where the secrets are. Ooh.
I don't think there's
secrets
anything
of
secret, but you will be like
Gachapon.
several seconds behind, so we don't need the additional time travel. All right, there we go.
Yeah. There we go. Sick.
All right. But yes, Light of the Pantheon. These are so cool. I love how much like detail and color you put into all of these.
No, these
that's
are
really,
these
really good.
these slap.
Be the
These are so
worm.
good.
And here by Pupcat Dude, we have the cast. Zeus 2.
The eye. My God.
Zeus. It's Toos.
It's Toos. I love the multiple heads for Bolero. And then we have normal little girl in the crayon. I'm glad she didn't melt. That would have been horrifying.
Oh yes,
Except she
Boss
could
1,
have.
the Diamond Eye Cyclops.
Diamond Eye Cyclops.
It's a rad fish.
Yes, Nico. All under their eye is Cypher.
It's true.
Because
Yeah.
that's Nico's. That is your right.
I am the unofficial Cypher Shill. That's
And-
my job title.
Hell yes.
Yeah, there we go.
We got Diamond Eye Cyclops, and we actually have one more piece by. How do you pronounce two triangles?
Inverted hourglass, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's
Inverted hourglass. Oh, that's very
We
good.
haven't
Yes,
encountered them before.
inverted hourglass. Yes, absolutely.
Sorry,
And
it's horizontal hourglass. I checked.
horizontal hourglass. That's the one. Presenting the
Oh.
gods. I am in love with Toos, the just screaming cloud.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Very lore accurate, yeah.
Yeah, that's just correct.
Very cool.
I bet it's just a fucking TV.
I can't believe they revealed the characters for Inscription 2.
Yeah.
The leaks. And finally, it's the end of the session. That means it's time to spin the wheel, aka the Gachapon machine. Except it's shaped like a wheel for reasons.
I put in all the premium currency, but so I best pull an SSSR or I'm gonna riot.
I don't know
Where's
what
my
the pity
pity
looks like
gacha?
these days. Yeah. The pity on this machine is not good. And, I think I
Hope we
have
get
to...
another Pantheon game. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Gotta change to the other overlay. There we go, so we can see. And as usual, I forgot to update the wheel by taking the old names off, so if we hit one... No, we didn't.
Okay.
The next game will be... Break Free! A social revolution, lasers, and feelings hack. When will that be? Who will be playing? Who knows? Stay tuned, and we will find out next time on TTRP Gachapon. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good
night,
night, everybody.
Good
Good night. Thank you.
Right.
Violence.